Well, about 5 minutes ago we were thinking about getting the bike out and going to Shenzhen town to the dentist on the bike, but I don't think so now. No, it's going to be the truck. Quick medical update. That charcoal didn't do any good, neither did the Imodium, so there's obviously something wrong there. The only thing I can do now is hit the dentist, get that over and done with, then go and see the doctor. Yeah, I'm a walking medical disaster, aren't I? Never mind, these things happen. It is pretty chilly as well. That temperature has dropped once the rain's hit. Not quite sure how long they're going to last, but again, we're going to take the truck, so no problem. Well, here we are again, the happy place. Well, today is D-Day, as you know, so going to get this done. I've got a few people waiting in front of me, but I should imagine I'll be out of here by no later than 12 o'clock, and if it all goes well, I'll have my teeth in as well. I've got to be honest, the only part of this I really don't like is the injection. Yeah, it is a bit unpleasant, but I've suffered for so long now, it's almost a joy to have it over and done with, so see how it goes. Well, no guesses where I am. I'm sitting in the dentist chair right now, and apparently it's not going to happen today. They're going to sort out the prosthetic teeth first, the dentures. So, yeah, I was hoping it was going to happen today, but it's not. That's life, isn't it? It's another week with my little tombstones left in my mouth, and that's about it. But yeah, kind of strange, obviously, because you know, I really want it over and done with, but also I don't really want it to happen. But 50-50 in it. That's life. Well, there you have it. That's the verdict. It wasn't extraction day, it was fitting day. They just needed to make sure that the new dentures are going to fit properly, or at least the temporary ones, that they can fit as best they possibly can, until of course the gums heal properly, and then have the new ones made. Yeah, it's a rigmarole, I'll tell you that. But again, a bit disappointed really. I was hoping it was going to be over and done with, done and dusted, but no. And now I've got to come back on the 9th, so I've got about another 10 days. It's life, I guess. I thought it'd be a good idea to tackle some of the questions that I'll get asked. So here's a Q&A, I guess. It's good for me to actually do a Q&A today, because I'm not feeling none too clever, to be honest with you. Oh, Pie's just come back. Where you been, honey? Getting fruit, huh? Rambutan and Long Gong. Free? Yeah. There you go. More free fruit, can't knock it. One of the questions I got asked the other day is, what computer setup do I have? Now this came from a person who asked me a couple of questions regarding vlogging and everything else, so I'll briefly go through it. I've got an i7 processing chip, CPU. I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 6 gigabyte NVIDIA GeForce graphics card, and a 1 terabyte hard drive. I've also got two external drives, little Seagates. One's a 2 terabyte and the other one is a 1 terabyte, and I use them for storage. And at this point it's more than adequate. As far as software is concerned, as you guys know, I use Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2017. The other question I got asked is about my vlog setup. Now, I've said this on lots of occasions that I use the GoPro Hero 5 Black, and I mount it on a Tech G5 gimbal. And I also use an external voice recorder, so the Tascam DR05, which is pretty good. One of the questions I got asked is there a better setup? You know, if you could start again, what would you do? If I could start all over again, I'd probably go for exactly the same setup as I have now. Vlogging is one of these things you learn an awful lot about photography and filming as you develop your skills. So to go out and spend thousands of dollars on camera equipment right from the get-go, I don't think's absolutely necessary. If you're looking for an all-in-one package, check out the DJI Osmo Plus. That's pretty good. The reviews on that are coming out pretty well, so it's worth looking at. But if you're just going to start out, yeah, I'd say something like the Hero 5 Black is more than adequate. And of course there's lots of other cameras out there that you can consider as well. It really depends on what you want to do and of course your budget. The GoPro does have limitations, but each and every camera you buy will have certain limitations. So it's really a case of, you know, sifting through what's available online and then making a decision. Another question I've got to ask is about a drone. Do I own a drone, and would I get one if I don't own one? We did initially, a long time ago, consider buying a drone, but they are quite expensive. But after seeing Bob and the drone footage that he captured, I quickly realised that it would be a pretty limited tool. In other words, because I don't really get out very much, it wouldn't get used that much. So it's a huge expense for a tool that would be used very little, so we decided not to bother. As the vlog progresses and we do get out more, for sure we'll look at a drone. There are certain places, such as the other day that we went to Doi Sanong. It was stunning up there, and yes, a drone would have helped complete the scene, but again, you know, they are a huge expense and it's not something we really need at this point. So no, we don't own a drone, and there's no real plan at this point in time to get one. Well, Pie's out foraging yet again. Look what you got this time. What's that? Is that like the stinky bean?
Yeah, look like
but not.
And little bit stinky.
Yeah. And what's that? Oh,
papaya.
Papaya, yeah.
Somtam.
Somtam. Where'd you get them? Up on the tree over there.
Yep.
Happy? One of the other questions I got asked the other day is, have you ever been to Laos, and if not, have you got any plans to? As you guys know, we don't live far from Laos at all. As a matter of fact, 500 yards just down there is the Mekong River. And across the Mekong River is Laos. So, but we've never been. At this point, we don't really have any plans to. I'd like to go and explore some of the countryside there. I should imagine it's really, really nice. But again, so much here to see and do yet. Well, it's still pretty cloudy, guys, but the sun's come out. How nice is that? Just to stand in the sunshine for a few minutes and warm yourself up, it's just lovely. I just saw a really huge butterfly, but he got away. Couldn't get him in time. Another question is, what was the dental cost? Dental work's certainly a lot cheaper here than it is back in the UK. It cost me 14,000 baht, that's for the whole lot. That'll be the completed job. So full set of dentures at the top, all the teeth that I've had to have removed, and just x-rays and other bits and pieces. So yeah, I thought it was really reasonable. How long have we been married? That's a very frequent question, that one. 3.5 years now, and we've been together 7. We didn't sort of rush into getting married. Neither of us could really see the point. We wanted to make sure we could put up with each other, and of course, you know, it's not always easy. So yeah, we've been married for 3.5 years. Married life is pretty good. Can't complain at all. She's very, very funny. She makes fun of me all the time. I make fun of her. That's it. So yeah, we do have a very good relationship, which is just as well because we spend 24/7 together. I'm sure there's not many married couples that actually spend their entire days together. I mean, most people get up, they go to work, and then they come home, spend a couple of hours together watching TV in the bed and sleep and doing all again. But Pi and I, of course, it is 24/7. But again, we have a fantastic relationship. She's not only my best friend, she's my soulmate, and I love her to bits. So yeah, very lucky guy. What do you got? Yeah, that'll do. Thank you. Who owns the house and who owns the farm? The house and the farm belong to Pi's mum and dad. Pi and I have no interest in the house or the farm, you know, commercially. That is, you know, it's not, there's no ownership there. The farm will eventually get split up between her brother and Pi. So Pi will eventually own sort of half the farm, but not something either of us worry about. You know, the farm again and everything that was done on the farm was for Pi's mum and dad, and it's diversified nicely, so just helps them with a better income. And as things progress with our vlog, of course, you know, we can now concentrate on ourselves and more importantly, little one. Yeah, he's our #1 priority, so we'll see how things go. Do Pi's mum and dad ever go to the supermarket shopping? No. I took him to Macro once, and my father-in-law, he stood at the entrance and said, "So what's this in?" I said, "Well, it's like a big supermarket where you can buy all fruit and vegetables and stuff." "Oh," he said, "I can get that on the farm." He said, "I wouldn't pay for that." He said, "I'll see you in a car." And that was it. I would say a good 80% of all the food that they eat comes from the farm. The rest of it, they'll buy from the locals. So if locals are selling whatever they're selling, such as snake or rat or turtle or whatever it happens to be, they'll buy it off of them. Again, it's a community effort. They all support one another in that way. So no, they don't ever go shopping in a supermarket. It's just way too expensive, to be honest with you, and the produce is nowhere near as good as what we get here. But Pi and I obviously do. There's certain things that you know, we can't buy locally, such as bread and milk. I know it sounds strange, but milk is difficult to get and bread is almost impossible. So yeah, we do have to go to the supermarket from time to time. One of the things I really like is a good McVitie's digestive, either chocolate or plain, don't mind. And the only place you can get them is, of course, is the supermarket. So yeah, we go, but Mum and Dad never do. It's all your fault.
Bye.
I don't know, but I'll think of something. Well, that's about from Pi and I today. I'm feeling absolutely lousy. I can't go to the doctor's until 5 o'clock. That's when the clinic opens. But as soon as it's open, I'm going down there and see if we can sort out my stomach. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day, guys, and stay safe. And Pi and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, please subscribe, share, and like. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.